Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next level tactics. From offsite and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about how you can analyze and clean up your online local citations for free. There's one big problem that most local businesses face in the local scene, especially when first starting out. Google likes to see information accuracy and consistency. If it's going to give its users the best possible results, it wants to have a clear picture of the businesses it indexes in its search. For local information, Google scours the web looking for clues as to a business's name, address, and phone number information. And it checks your site naturally, but it also checks third-party apps and local directories like Yelp across the web for their most recent company information. If any pieces of this information are inaccurate, even if it's only a small discrepancy, like the spelling of your road or the formatting of your address, it could wreak havoc on your local authority and compromise the results of your campaign. Because of this, the first step for any successful local SEO campaign is to clean up your local citations. Under this process, you'll be hunting down every instance of your business's name, address, and phone number information on the web, and you're going to be ensuring that it's accurate and then make corrections whenever possible. Because this process is long, tedious, and difficult, there are many companies who offer to do it automatically for a few $100 to a few $1,000. But not every entrepreneur has the budget to afford this kind of service. But everyone needs to ensure the accuracy of their business information on the web. So, fortunately, it is possible to clean up all of your local citations for free. Here's how. First, you need to find where your company is listed. There are dozens of services willing to list all the places where your local information is listed. In fact, it's a sales tool for companies offering to fix your discrepancies for a fee, but you can use these tools without necessarily paying for the service. For example, Moz will show you how your business appears in Bing, Google, and 15 other popular local citation resources. Yext offers a tool to check even more well-known directories. Many of these citation locations are interdependent, meaning if you update your information in the most significant sources, eventually the stragglers will find their discrepancies and update themselves accordingly. If you're in a hurry or you have a bigger budget, it's probably worth looking at every citation location you can. Otherwise, look at the top sources. As part of this step, be sure to check your own website. It's generally considered best practice to include your name, address, and phone number information in the footer of each page of your website, as well as on your contact page. The second step is to set a standard and isolate conflicting entries. So first, you're going to want to make a firm decision about the formatting of your name, your address, and your phone number information, and how you want your company to be categorized. The more specific you are with this category, the better. It will eliminate a lot of the competition. If you aren't sure how to go about this, just pick the format that's currently listed on your site and run with that. Make sure everyone in your company is using that format when presenting or using information on your company, and use that information in your citation audit moving forward. Check your result listings and separate out any entries where you see a piece of conflicting information. The rest of the entries belong in a separate pile. The third step is to individually petition to update your profiles or update your accounts. For each major entry in both piles, you'll want to set up a profile, and if possible, if you haven't already. Most of these third-party information apps allow you to create a profile for your business so you can update your information and respond to local reviews at your discretion. For any entries with conflicting information, simply create your profile and correct any errors that you find. Other sources require a more intensive process. For example, you might have to draft a letter explaining the discrepancy and personally request the removal or update of the entry. And the last step is to follow up. Keep in mind that Google, along with most third-party apps, does not act quickly. Once you've updated your information or made a request, it could still take several weeks before action is taken on your behalf. So you need to be patient and set a date to follow up in the future. In my experience, 6 weeks is enough time to see consistent results. And when that time comes, run another citation audit and see where you stand, and then follow up on any sources that haven't already updated your information. So those are the steps that we recommend you taking to clear up and clean up your online local citations. And hopefully you can get it all done for free.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show, and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.